something. That's all.
Yeah. In terms of that first match, and obviously that was recorded before the Survivor Series
Correct.
and aired afterwards, as you said last time.
Yeah.
Did you meet Mark that day to go through the match with him? Was that when you met him for the first time, or can you
Yeah.
describe how you guys first came in contact with each other?
Oh, yeah. Well, I went up to my second father, which was Chief Jay Strongbow. And, he's at that point, I'm like his son. So as far as Chief goes, I get away with murder. So he's writing on the board in the dressing room. I'm standing there with my hands on my hips, standing next to him, and I go, "Who am I working with, Chief?" He goes, "Mr. Mancini, you're gonna work with the Undertaker." I go, "Who's that?" He goes, "Kane." I go, "Kane. Where is he?" He goes, "He's down there." And I looked. I said, "The guy with the red hair, the freckles?" He goes, "Yeah, that guy." So I go, "Okay." At that time, I have balls as big as elephants because I've been there for so long. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I have a reputation that you have guys that they've never seen before, and they're going to get the snot knocked out of them. You know what I mean? And then there's me and Barry Horowitz and guys like that the guys know, listen, this guy's going to get me over. I'm cool, I'm calm, I'm good. So I walked up to Mark and I said, "Hey, Mario Mancini, how you doing?" And he said, "Good. I'm Mark." I said, "We're working together tonight." He goes, "Oh, okay." I said, "What's your finish?" He said, "Well, a tombstone." I said, "What's that?" And he said, "It's a reverse pile driver." And I said, "Well, I've taken a dozen of those from Don Morocco, so I'm good." You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
and I love Don Morocco. Oh my God, I love him.
And what was his reaction to you saying that?
Well, he said, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
And he said, "There's something really important in the match, Mario, that you need to know." And I said, "Okay." He goes, "Now I'm going to let a secret out tonight that I don't know if I went over it in the last podcast, but I'm going to let it out tonight
Okay.
so that everybody can get a laugh." So he goes, "I'm going to walk the top rope." So you got to remember something. I'm 5'11 and a half with my boots on. He's 6'10.
Yeah.
So I'm going, "You're going to walk the top rope?" And he went, "Yeah." I went, "Okay." He goes, "I'm going to take your arm." He goes, "Mario, you have to keep your elbow locked. Listen, if your elbow collapses, I fall off the top rope." He goes, "You have to keep it locked." I go, "Mark." Then that's when Chief walked up and he said, "Well," he says, "Mr. Mancini, you're fine." He goes, "Okay." Because he's never met me before. He goes, "He's been here a long time." Mark goes, "Oh, okay." So I said, "Okay, you're going to walk the top rope." I said, "No problem." And he goes, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna clothesline you backwards over the top rope." And I said, he goes, "You could do that, right?" I go, "Yeah, no problem." He goes, "All right." I go, we're on this hour, this match. I'll see you out there." He goes, "Okay." He goes, "Hey, thanks a lot." I go, "Yeah, no problem." Now I walk away from him and I go, "Boy, I've been here 6 years. I've never went over the top rope backwards. What am I gonna do? I don't like the traditional way. It's uncomfortable for me."
Yeah.
So the traditional way of going backwards over the top rope is to lean your left arm over the top rope, kick your right leg diagonally to your body, and it brings you over the top rope. I don't like that. I don't trust it. So now I'm sitting there in the dressing room. Now Chief's wondering what's going on because my yap is shut. I'm not laughing. I'm not commiserating, going around ribbing and talking and laughing with everybody. I'm just kind of sitting there going, and I go, "You know what? If I push the top rope below my waist, I'll go right over. I'll go right over. So I got there. The match starts. He throws me in the ropes and he chokes me. And he walks me back to the rope.
Yeah.
The referee tells him, stop choking. He turns. When he turns and gives a glare, now everybody misses it until you watch it again. And Maurice, I know after this interview, you will go on YouTube and watch it again.
Yeah. And I will also link the video in the description here if anyone wants to watch it.
So when he turns to the referee, I push the top rope down. And I even give a little glance behind me to make sure I'm not going to hit anything when I go over. I push it down. Everybody misses it until I bring it up. I push it down. He gives me the clothesline. I go right over it. I go backwards right over the top. And I'm on the floor, and I went, it worked. So